In 1975, a technological revolution was changing the world. Australian television was changing from black and white to colour. A mechanical shark was terrifying moviegoers at drive-in cinemas all over the country. And a little company called Microsoft was just starting out. Politically, things were rapidly changing in Australia too. At Parliament House, a crisis was brewing. And this man, Malcolm Fraser, found himself in the hot seat. The Governor-General had just removed a Prime Minister called Gough Whitlam from power. That had never been done before and hasn't been done since.
Well, may we say, God save the Queen. Because nothing will save the Governor-General.
As the head of the opposition at the time, Liberal Party leader Malcolm Fraser was declared the nation's caretaker Prime Minister until an election could be held.
All those who want Mr Whitlam to get the hell out of Canberra.
And he had the not-so-simple task of restoring order to a chaotic parliament. He tackled the job head-on and soon after won the biggest election victory in Australian history. So Malcolm Fraser became Australia's 22nd Prime Minister, officially this time.
Good morning to all.
Fraser was elected 3 times between 1975 and 1983. One of the things Fraser is best remembered for is supporting multiculturalism. He was Prime Minister in the aftermath of the Vietnam War, which Australia and America had fought in for many years. But the war left a lot of Vietnamese people without a safe place to live. So Fraser decided to help them by opening up Australia's doors. He helped settle tens of thousands of Vietnamese refugees. Among them were Emily's dad and grandparents. They came here by boat while Malcolm Fraser was Prime Minister.
Yeah, my mum and dad and my grandma. I don't think they could have survived out there. Or I probably wouldn't even be here right now. So I guess it would have been really hard for them. I'm really grateful for Malcolm Fraser because otherwise we wouldn't be blessed with such a big family.
Yeah. But Malcolm Fraser supported multiculturalism in other ways too. He oversaw the creation of the SBS in 1980, a network to help tell the stories of a diverse nation. And overseas, Fraser protested against South Africa's treatment of its black citizens. In 1983, Malcolm Fraser lost his 4th federal election to Bob Hawke. But the Australia he left looked pretty different to the one he started leading in the 70s. The economy was booming and Australia was beginning to define its identity as a country. After leaving politics, Fraser continued fighting for many of the causes he championed as Prime Minister. But he also began questioning his own party, the Liberals. In particular, he spoke out against its stance on asylum seekers. And when Tony Abbott became Liberal leader in 2009, Fraser quit the party altogether. But throughout it all, Malcolm Fraser remained a highly respected figure in Australia. He fought hard for what he believed in, but his favourite catch cry shows he wouldn't have had it any other way.
His life's not meant to be easy, but take courage, child, for it can be delightful.